My art career started several decades ago, maybe even over 100 years ago, with my father's grandfather, his aunt, his father, uh, being Dutch artists. I'm a figure painter, I'm a still life painter, and I'm a landscape painter. I shoot hundreds of photographs of cloud formations, trees, ponds, fields, roads, all of the things that you'll find in my work. And I bring those back, thousands of photographs. And then I work the piece in the studio under a controlled light. I'm not interested in creating light. I'm interested in capturing it so that it gets trapped between the opacity of the structure, and it bounces around in there, and then it reports back to your eye, and your eye sends a signal to your brain, and this magic thing happens, and we turn it into form, give it content, we give it a name. I'm very fascinated by how the brain does that. I do about maybe 20 to 40 pieces at a time, and I move them along together, and then I move them out to the galleries, usually as a body of work. The process that I use is very time consuming. So each piece gets maybe somewhere between 10 and 30 layers of paint. Those layers takes a couple of weeks to dry. So most of my pieces take 3 months to a year to complete. I end up somewhere along the line sanding about half of it back off and starting back in again. Oil paint allows me to do that. There isn't any other kind of paint that allows you to really push and pull a piece along for months, even sometimes years. You know, art is a tradition. Those of us that are lucky enough to live long enough to perfect a style, perfect is the wrong word, to refine a style. Perfect is definitely the wrong word. I used to try to do things right. Now I just try to do things less wrong. And if I could just be less wrong about everything at my age, I'm really happy, just less wrong. And that's something I do try to pass on. Just remember, overall, humanity has been moving forward for hundreds of years, really, in the right direction. And we've become far more civilized. In that civilization, there, I believe, is a greater place for aesthetics and music and writing and now film that has pushed many envelopes and borders. And I'm pretty excited to be alive right now.